Hello to everybody on YouTube. I've now switched over to YouTube because I don't want to play favourites. Welcome on board your brand new Marion D-set trains, and I'm going to give you a little tour around the brand new 4-car variants of the Marion trains. So at the moment these trains are only 8 carriages at the moment. Very soon they'll be extended to 10 carriages. So we'll start off here at the very front. You'll notice first thing about these trains, you know, the stairs aren't as steep along here, so that's a big help. The center grab pole here is gone, so that means that there's a lot more room around here as well. So that's been great with that. You know, if you're on a wheelchair, we'll now start heading on upstairs. So this is a quiet space on here. They've purposely, you know, you can see that they've designed, you know, it's purpose built as a quiet carriage on here. And then they will not be running during the weekends. They are only running during the weekends at this time. So these are the new wheelchair spaces along here. So you get the flip up seats here. So these have been very handy, very useful. They got proper emergency help points, you know, the wheelchair spaces, and also low level emergency help points, you know, on the vestibule as well. So we're going to go over to the next carriage. So we're currently in car 5. We're going to be going into car 6 now. You can see here the new bike racks. This is the first time that there's been proper bike racks on, you know, on a intercity train in New South Wales. So you can see here, you know, they're nice and proper here. You just come with your bike up. Okay then, you know, if you didn't hear that, it's for cutting out. I don't know why it's doing, but these are the new bike racks along here. First time that they've been on into urban services. They also got proper luggage racks on the lower decks there as well. So that's been great with that. And then coming upstairs here. Gonna come on upstairs. And then, yeah. Oh no. Oh, don't tell me. What were you doing? God's sakes. Anyways, these are the new wheelchair accessible bathrooms. Don't smoke on there. Fine. No, don't do anything stupid. They will find out, as you just saw there. So we're currently, you can see here, car 6 with the bike racks there, and with the toilets as well on here as well. So that's that. Then we're coming over to the next carriage along here, car 7 along here. As you can see, this train's been very well used today. We're gonna go upstairs here, go and say hi to everyone up here. Hello. So here we go. Back up here. Here we go. Hi everyone. Yeah, hello. We got about 16. Yeah, hi. Hello. Hi everyone. Here we go. So as you can see.
Subscribe to STV.
Yeah.
Subscribe to STV.
And me.
While you did that, subscribe to Transport Fox. Yeah, subscribe to me too.
We don't even know.
Don't remember that. So, apologies for the lag. I don't know why it's been this laggy, but we're gonna go over to the quiet. We won't go over to the quiet carriage now, just because there's something up. Because there should be perfect reception on here, but for some weird reason there isn't. So, my apologies for that. But what we'll do is that we'll go and check out the seats down here. So it's a little bit more quieter down here. So hello. So the trains are in a 2x2 configuration here. high back seats along here. Great thing about them is that they have USB charging ports here, as you can see, and power sockets there. And coming up here to the window, there's a armrest that you can go up and down on here. Yeah, we're in the inner west, so that might be the reason why. But yeah, so this is the tray table along here. You can put your coffee cup here, you can put your laptop here, do your work and all that down here. And then there's a coat hanger just here. You can see a little hook there. It's a coat hanger. That means that you can charge up. You can put your clothes, and you can put like your bags and stuff like that over here. Oh, there we go. It works with the tray table there. Much better. There we go. So you can see how busy the train service is as well. They tell you where the quiet carriages are, where the bike racks are, where the luggage is, and all that on there. So that's great. We'll be arriving into Central shortly. When this train ends, it will. This is also great here. So, where the dream time began and there were only stars, the emu lay in the night sky. In direct language, the emu is Mariong. Like Mariong, this train runs through ancient lands, from Arabical to Gadigal countries, and many more in between. So, yep, so that's the story of the Mariong there. So this is an empty luggage rack just here. So, if you're stuck in this seat, that's a tad bit depressing. But over on this side, they did add a tray table here. So if you're there, this is basically the layout of the entire train. And if I just sit back in one of these seats and I flip the camera around, you can see here. You can see here that there's like a little headrest here, and and it fits with your back and stuff like that very well. So it's pretty good. The posture is very different, on here compared to the other trains. But but they do a pretty job with that. It's it's good for hour and a half, 2 hours. So these are compared to the Oscars, which was the last time they tried to replace the V sets. The Oscars were proper intercity trains. They did a pretty bad job with that. And now they're having to be converted to suburban trains because they're a lot more appropriate as suburban trains. But these are proper intercity trains, so these should last for a good, another 40, 50 years, just like the V sets have. So yeah. So what we're going to do is we're now pulling into Central. We'll leave everyone here. So here we go. So the Mariongs do not have Wi-Fi on board as of yet. They Wi-Fi is do have capable Wi-Fi on board, but they are they do have Wi-Fi, but it's just not open to the public. So, and that includes me as well, So we're going past Redfern now. So from what I'm aware of, it's still considered a private. It's not available to the public at this time. So what I'm going to do is that, the Mariongs are definitely now getting up to the favourites now, because to be honest, I wasn't too sure about these trains when they were first introduced, but when they were first rolling them out, I've been seeing them planning and building them for the past 10 years, but they've turned out to be a pretty big success. So yes, I'm very glad with that. So that's just a very quick, in case if you weren't able to get down to see the Mariongs, so this is just for in case of in case if you weren't able to get here today to see the new Mariong trains. This is what they're like. This is what the experience is like. So that's the journey. That's the experience. This is you know, what to expect when you're on a Marion train. And so far, I am very impressed. Very impressed with how they're going. I've been on here for good, you know, good 6-7 hours now on this train, but it's definitely worth it. So yeah, so there should be a few more going into service this year, and eventually Blue Mountains Line services will have them. South Coast Line will have them as well, and then in about 3-4 years time, if they have, so in about 3-4 years time, you should be seeing these trains all across the electrified, across the entire intercity network. So once they get introduced onto the intercity lines, the Oscars will get removed from the Central Coast and also the South Coast lines. They'll get converted into suburban trains. So, very similar to how the G-sets were converted. The G-sets were converted into Tangara T-sets with that. So with that, and that means that they can, they'll mainly go into like Sector 3, maybe Sector 1, and, and that means that they will, be able to they'll be able to convert, that means that they'll do like just a general reshuffle of the entire network, and that will mean, that won't directly be the Marions, it won't directly be the Oscars, but the K-sets will get retired with a general timetable and roster reshuffle. So, as we're going to be here for a little while here at Central, I'm going to get going now. So, hopefully nothing goes too wrong, and we should have a great rest of the evening. So, there's a V-set. That's what they're retiring. So that's a V-set just there, in case if you didn't know. But yeah, actually you're right, Paul. They're not quite. Well, I have been able to squeeze through other people. It's not quite the double width stairways, but it is definitely a lot. The stairs aren't as steep. It's a lot more smoother here, and and they're a lot more wider, than they used to be along here. So that's it. So anyone who's joining now, just rewind the video if you want to check out, the seating, the new luggage spaces, the bike racks, and all of that. It's been, it's been a great day today, and it's gonna, marks a new era in intercity rail travel. So thank you very much for watching. Have a great day. See ya.